hello, everyone, and happy Funfold Friday. Hey, you all on YouTube, am I live? Last on Wednesday, it didn't go live, so give me a shout out real quick. All right, I've got, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about today's Funfold. So I'm going to show you 3 easy steps how to do the center step fold. Now, this is a little more, we call it a specialty cut fold. Um, and I've got a template for you that you'll be able to download and print off. Um, let's see, and that's going to be over on my blog. So down at the bottom of the screen, it's scrolling, creatingwithkristina.com. I'm looking to see if people are seeing me live on both YouTube and Facebook. It looks like Chrissy is saying good morning from YouTube, so it looks like we're good to go. All right. Oh, and thank you, Tony, for sharing. I appreciate that. All right. What else do we have? Okay, one more thing before we get started, and that is Stampin' Up's got a lot of stuff going on right now. First of all, we have a buy one, get one 50% off kit collection. Okay, so lots of great kits. We've got some Christmas card kits out there. We've got all kinds of stuff. So check that out. Let's see what else. We've got oh, the last chance product sale from the spring catalog, the little mini spring catalog. And there are some things on there that are like 50% off. So I'll share some of those with you later on. And what else? Oh, my card kit by mail. Oh, let me show you that real quick. So this is the card kit by mail for the month of June. If you are interested in getting all of the pieces, and instructions on how to make these cards, just give me a, I did it again, message, and I will send you the information for that. Let's see. Okay, so let's get started. Let me move my thing over here. There we go, my thing. Don't you love my technology? My this is a specialty cut card. And so you are going to need either the a sliding blade trimmer. Okay, a sliding blade trimmer. And that means the blade goes up and down where you can see if you can see this, if it'll come into focus here. Oh, it's just not coming into focus very well. But anyways, this slide has ruler marks right there. And so like if it says start at 3 inches, oh, it's just not, it's too hard to see it. But anyways, that's the idea, that you can start in the middle of the cardstock, like at 2 inches, and then cut down to where you want. So it's a sliding blade trimmer. So you'll need one of those. If you don't have a sliding blade trimmer, no worries. Get yourself a ruler and a craft knife and do the same thing. Just start at the 3 inch and cut down to where it tells you to go. Now, I have a template for you all. Okay, here's the template. And this template is going to be, so this is the download. When you're on my blog, there'll be a link for you to click and you can download this tutorial. And there's the template right there for you to follow. All right, I'm going to show you how I use it. Okay. Let's see, where else do we need to do? All right. The supplies we're using today. So this is the card. Okay, it's called a center step fold. So the center of the card steps up. Okay. And the supplies I'm using the Rainbows of Happiness. Now, remember I told you we're having a last chance sale. Okay, so a last chance product. The Rainbows of Happiness, this will no longer be available after July 1st. Okay, when our fall mini catalog comes out, July 1st, our spring mini catalog will no longer be available. And that's here. Now, this is regular price, but it is while supplies last for $18. However, dun, 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 the dies that coordinate with it are 50% off right now. So you could get, if you don't own this and you want both of them, you could get the stamp and the dies, $33. Before it was $44. So for both of them. Now, if you have the stamp set, but you don't have the dies, awesome. You can get the dies for 50% off right now. Now, what else do we have? The other supplies I'm using, this is called Give It a Whirl. This is not retiring, and I'm glad, because I love that this has, come on, get out of there. Yikes. It has stitched hearts. It's got 4 stitched hearts. It's got a stitch circle. It's got a stitch doily right there. It's got a little banner. It's got a stitch rectangle. And it's also got stitch stars, stitch clouds, all kinds of stuff. And then also it has all the mechanisms to create the Give It a Whirl card that's really cool, an interactive whirly card. All right, so that we're using the hearts today. Okay, so let me get all this out of the way so it's not bothering us while I get this card made. Now let's go to the actual card. Okay, I'm going to get my stamping pad out of the way and get my trimmer here. Okay, and this is going to be difficult to see because my camera is not that close. Let's make sure our comments are good. I've been talking a while. I need to always double check, make sure you all can hear me. Everybody can see everything. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh, Kim says, I love this set. I enjoy using it. Great to use if you make a card. Oh, yeah. I've seen the cute rainbow card shaker cards. Yeah, very cute. All right. So let's get our template out. Here's our template. And the first thing you're going to do is the cutting. Okay. Now I've marked it. You come in an inch and up an inch for the first mark, and you cut down to the 6.5. Okay. So you're at 1 inch, 1 inch. That's where you start your blade, and you go to 6.5, and you do the exact same thing on the other side. All right. Now with this type of trimmer, a slate, it's really easy. So because if you'll notice, our trimmer has a 1 inch mark on both sides. It has one here and here. So that's going to make it nice and easy. I can just put my card up against here. All right. And then on my ruler, hold on, I can't see it at that angle. I put my blade mark at the 1 inch, and I push down, and then I slide to the 6.5 inch mark. And here's the 6.5 inch mark. Okay. Boom, I'm done. All right. That's one side. Okay. Now I want to do the other side. I can move it over here to this 1 inch mark right here. Okay. Get all that lined up. Make sure I'm all lined up. And move my blade back down. Whoops. Slipped off my 1 inch mark. There we go. Put my blade, whoops, I can't see it. Like I said, I have to kind of move it to the side here. There we go. 1 inch. And whoops, I moved again. Okay. Measure twice, cut once, and slide down to the 6.5. Okay. I know you couldn't see that all the way because I had it out of the camera, but I just slid it down. I went from the 1 inch to the 6.5. That's why I like my sliding blade ruler. I have different kinds of sliding blade cutter trimmer. I have different kinds of trimmers. I've got the big guillotine one. I've got a little guillotine one. I've got this one. So all kinds of trimmers for all kinds of stuff. Now that we have cut the card, so let me go back to the template. It tells you right here on the template, the red, cut and cut. You're going to cut 2 strips. Once you've done, that's step 1. Okay, step 1. Step 2, now you need a scoring tool. This trimmer is also a scoring tool. Okay, but if you don't have this, just get some kind of scoring tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to score from the cut edge back to the edge of the card on both sides at the 1 inch, at the 2 inch, and at the 6.5 inch. And then here in this centerpiece, we're going to cut it at 5.5. Now let me show you on the template again. Okay, so the 1 inch, the 2 inch, the 6.5 inch. All right, so those dotted lines, this is all in the purple. The dotted lines mean score. And then here in the middle part at 5.5. Okay. I hope and like I said, all of this is on the blog. So as soon as I get it all up on the blog, you will, whoops, that's not going to help me. I need to turn my card. As soon as I get it up on the blog, you will be able to download it. And most of it is on the blog. Just this video is not there yet. So as soon as I finish with this video, I'll have it all done. I did it last night, so you don't have to wait for it. Because I know, oh no. I used the blade instead of the embossing, the scoring tool. I'm going to have to tape that back. That's okay. Now don't go all the way across. Okay. You don't want to go all the way across. Okay. You just want to go where the cut is. So that's at right there. Okay. I'm just looking at the thing. So that was at the 1. Now we're going to do it at the 2. Okay. And just this scoring tool and this blade have a little mark here on it to know exactly where that is. And then lift it up and come here. Okay. And then at the 6.5, I have to open this arm out to get to the 6.5. There we go. And once again, just to the 1 inch, and then lift it up and come over here and go to the 1 inch. All right. And then we need to score in the center here at the 5.5. Okay. So take it and just, you can see where your cut lines are. So you're just going between those cut lines. All right. Now let's see if you all can see the thing very well. Oh, it's so hard to see on film. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's why I made the template, so you all can see the template. Let me pull that out one more time, wherever I put it. Hold on. Oh, get that out of the way. Well, oh, it flew on the floor. There we go. Okay, so here's the template. You see it? There we go. One more time. I like going over the steps. You first cut from 1 inch to 6.5, and then 1 inch to 6.5, 1 inch in from both edges. Okay, so that's your first step. Second step is you score 1 inch, 2 inch, 6.5 inch, and 5.5 inch. All right, got all that done. Now the trick is to fold it. So when you're folding it, this piece is going to go up. Okay, this piece is going to go down. All right, so you're going to do that. Then this here is going to tuck back behind. Okay, it's going to tuck back behind like that. Now let me show you. So that's already folded. Let me show you the one that hadn't been folded yet. So you're going to take this piece, fold it up, take these two and fold them down. All right, so far so good. And these get tucked back behind. Okay, now notice where I accidentally cut it right there. I'm going to, it's actually going to be okay because I can't, what I'm going to do is put a little tape right there, and that should hold it. Where's my double-sided? So what I'm going to do is it's a, whenever, just, you can use Scotch tape if you had just plain, you know, wrapping paper tape, but I'm not sure where that is right now, but I do have this tear and tear tape, which has adhesive on one side and protective paper, wax paper on the other. And I can just put that right there and just not take the backing off. Okay. And then fold it back, and that should hold it good. Okay. And that'll be hidden. That little piece right there will be hidden by the cloud part. All right. So be careful not to use your blade. Don't you love mistakes? All right, what comments do we have here? Hilda Nell says, template works. Yay. What else do we have? We have Susan, and she says, good morning. I almost missed it. I'm at work, and we'll have to watch from the beginning. Yep, well, you didn't miss much. We're just now getting into making the cards, so that's good. Awesome. The next part is designer paper. So the designer paper is really simple. We're just going to put it on these 3 panels right here. Okay. Unless you want to put one down here. Now, this part at the bottom on the card that we're making, I've used a decorative edge for the cloud idea. But if you didn't want to do that, you just wanted to keep it regular, then you would just make another strip, you know, right there. So however you want to make it. This is your card. So these are cut at 3/4 inch, because remember, this is 1 inch across. So that's 3/4 inch. Then I'm going to go ahead and open it up so you can see it better. This to this is, where did my instructions go? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. They've disappeared. Here they are. Oh, This is, so all the measurements are up here on your download. Designer series paper cut 3/4 inch at 4 1/4 inch. So that's that piece. And then the center piece here is 2 inches by 4 1/4. So they're all three of them are 4 1/4, but these two are 3/4 inch and this one is a 2 inch. All right. So let's go ahead and put that. Now, where did I get this paper? Beautiful cloud paper. This is from Flowering Fields and it is 30% off. It is on the last chance list. So if you liked the Tulip Flowering Fields paper, it's on sale right now. So you might want to get that. All right, let me get the glue and just quickly put some glue on here. Oops, I want to show that pink at the top. And I'm using Pool Party. I'm using Pool Party cardstock. Okay. Whoops. All right. And put that on there. And of course, you don't have to have your cardstock showing behind here. You could cut this instead at 1 inch by 4 1/2 and cover the whole entire panel if you'd rather. I just did it this way. I actually, I've done this card before. I did it 2 falls ago, I think. I did it with a beautiful autumn bouquet. And I'll put a link to that video with my finger up here somewhere at the end of this video. So stay to the end and you'll see that link. Okay. And that's how I got these measurements because I've already, like I said, I've made this card before. I'm just making it different, but I had not made the template before. So I'm making the template this time for you. All right. Now that we've got that on there, the next thing is to stamp, color, and cut out images. So let's get out our Rainbow of Happiness and some cardstock. And I do need my stamping pad here because we have, we call this photopolymer, which means you can see through it, but there's no cushion. So if I have any bump or any flaw in my surface, it's going to mess up my stamping. So I need a foam pad for my stamping when you stamp with see-through. And that's any see-through stamp, okay? Any clear stamp that you stamp with, you always want to use a foam pad under your paper. It makes for a much better stamped image. All right, we're going to do a, have you seen the boho rainbows? Okay, they're like really fun colors like this instead of traditional rainbow colors. So we're going to make a boho blah, blah, blah. What am I trying to say? A boho rainbow, bohemian rainbow. I'm going to start with my littlest one, and I've got fresh freesia here. Okay, and make sure my ink doesn't, my stamp doesn't have any ink on it from last night when I was making this. Sometimes I forget to clean my stamps off. I get so excited. I make a mess. All right, so here we go. We're going with fresh freesia. And, oh, I'm going to kind of do it because I want to punch my clouds out. So I'm going to kind of do it right here. I think we're good there. All right. That's my, oops, you can see I had a little ink there, but that's okay. That'll get covered up with the cloud. All right. So that was the fresh freesia one. The next size up, we're going to do a flirty, no, I want that on top. Let's do the, I can't decide. Yeah. Let's do the dark Bermuda Bay. Okay. I love how all of you are saying, oh, look what we have. We have Evelyn. Hello, girl. I haven't seen you in a while from Germany. Love to see you here with us. And here I've got, oh, Mel's Faves from Oklahoma. I love it. Love it. All right. Here we go. Ink it up again. All right. And we're just going to line that up. I love photopolymer. You can see right through it. So easy. Okay. And then my next color, let me close these inks up before I make an inky mess. Okay, my next color, now I'm going to do So Saffron. So Saffron is one of our subtle colors. Okay. It's a pastel yellow. I love it. And that's the thing about Bohemian rainbow or Bohemian colors. They're dark and light together, pastels and bolds together. I think it's so cool. All right. I just hope this color is correct. sometimes the ink mixes and it looks orange there. Nope, it's yellow. It's just my stamp was kind of stained from the last time I used it. All right, so there's my yellow. And finally, my Flirty Flamingo. I love Flirty Flamingo because it's pink, but it's also orange, but it's also pastel, but it's bold. It's kind of like all kinds of colors. So it's a fun. Oh, goodness, my rainbow is not sticking to my pad. I don't want to make a mistake here. Hold on. Let me pull this closer to me. All right, I'm going to start on this side. There we go. Not sure why that wasn't sticking. Oh, isn't that a fun rainbow? I just love boho. It's just so fun. Just Google it. Google boho rainbow, and oh my gosh, you're going to find so many cute color combinations. Just B-O-H-O, and it's just short for bohemian. All right, we got all that done. Now we need to fussy cut. And I like fussy cutting, easy fussy cuts. And when I fussy cut, I quickly do a rough outline of it. Whoops. To get, so this paper that's getting caught on my finger there doesn't get in the way when I'm trying to do the nice cutting. All right, now that's out of the way. I can come back in and I can do a cleaner. And I like to have a little bit of the white showing. That's just a personal preference. And the trick to making smooth turns is to turn the paper instead of the scissors. Okay. And then do the inside here. Oops. There we go. All right. Now that I have my rainbow, I need my punch. Okay. Do you all have the cloud punch? Awesome investment. Everybody needs a cloud punch. Now, of course, that Give It a Whirl had some stitch clouds I could have used, but they were a little smaller than what I wanted. I wanted these bigger clouds. So I'm using the punch. Okay. Now get back to my card base. Here we go. And we're going to have our cloud there and our rainbow there and our clouds there. Okay. But I'm going to pop it up on dimensional. So first, let's put a little glue here. Right there. Don't need much. There we go. All right, now that I've got my clouds there, now I can put it up on dimensionals. How we doing? Oh, I've got Simon from Simone. Simone, I bet that's right, from Germany. I love it. Oh, and Tammy, hey girl, I haven't seen you in a while. Love to see you here. Hello. Oh, and then we've got Gail from Australia. I love watching you guys. Oh, and let's see, what else do we have? Love it, love it, love it. Oh, here's one from Texas. Hello, my neighbor. Hello. I love sharing those. I love having the ability to be able to click on y'all's names and share your comments. I think that's fun. Okay, got my dimensionals here. And remember, you want to keep them in the middle because the side panel is only 2 1/4 wide. So let's do that. And now I've got another trick for you on this stamp set. So those of you who own this stamp set, there is a sentiment on here that says sending you a rainbow of happiness. And the thing is it's curved because it's meant to go in the rainbow. But I discovered that if you stretch it out, you can make it straight. Okay, so let me show you how I did that. Where is my, oh goodness. Okay, everybody, no panic. Where's my cloud border? Come on. I know you got to be here somewhere. Oh no. See if it fell down here. Nope. It's in here. Nope. Nope. Ah! Where is it? Oh, I had everything set up ready for this tutorial. Don't you just hate that? Okay, we're just going to have to make another one. All right, let me grab some paper. Oh, so frustrating. All right, so If you don't have these border dies, well, this gives me an opportunity to share with you the border dies. Okay, the border dies have a rainbow, a cloud one. You've got a point, a curve, a scallop, some zigzags. So it's another great investment. And we're just gonna put that right there and run it through the machine. Okay, we just put it right there and run it through the machine. Oh, it's just so frustrating. I was so prepared. Oh, I'm gonna find it as soon as I finish, aren't I? But that's okay. All right, now that I've got that, okay, so here is my, and what's really cool is it does make a stitch on this end also. All right, put that away. My cloud, they're just going to go right here. Oh, now notice I have a little gap right there. Okay, so let's move this over so it doesn't, well, you know what? I'm going to be putting a heart on here, so let's move it to where the heart's going to go right there. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little glue here and then trim off the edges. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oops. There we go. Come on, go down. I'm trying to keep it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, hold. Love it. Now just turn it over and just use the edge of the card as your guide and trim it off. There we go. And this side. There we go. Okay, now I've already cut the hearts out. I did have those, thank goodness. I didn't have to redo those. And I did them in the colors that we used with the ink. So I have the Flirty Flamingo, and that's the one that's going to go. Oh, okay, it's not too late. I forgot the sentiment. Okay, I got so distracted that I lost the cloud thing. I almost forgot the sentiment. Let's go back and do that. All right, so it's flat. I can still do it on here. I do need my thing here. All right, now this is the sentiment I'm talking about, sending you a happiness of rainbow. Sending you a rainbow of happiness right here. Let me show you how to do this. So get yourself a block and stretch. Now, don't stretch it too much. If you stretch it too much, it's not going to fit on your card that way. So you want to press it down really, really hard so that it stays, okay? But it is very maneuverable. And there we go. Oops. Like I said, press it down really good so it doesn't pop up. Okay, there we go. So there we have the flat, and it fits just perfectly on there. So let me get some ink. Oh, I see the happiness is already starting to come off. All right. Yeah, just hold it down there. Now I just got my finger in the ink, so be careful. I have an inky finger now. All right. Oh, it's still wanting to move. I must have some dust on the back of my stamp. Make sure your stamps are clean so that, see how it's moving? It's not sticking to the block. That's okay. It worked. I have nice inky fingers now. Okay, sending you a rainbow of happiness. Isn't that a fun trick? So you don't have to just use it as a curved stamp. Okay. And let's pop these guys up on dimensionals. Almost finished. We still need to do the inside, so don't forget the inside. The inside is cut 4 by 4 1/4, okay? It's not a regular size. So be careful of that. But like I said, all of the directions, the template, everything's on the blog, so no worries. How much time are we at? We are at, doesn't say. Oh, there it is. 29 minutes. Yikes. Okay, let me finish up so you all can get to your weekend. Weekend. I love it. Okay, and there's our there is our cute little sending rainbows of happiness. Now, get yourself some Winkostella. This is sparkly paint, and paint your hearts. Make your hearts all pretty. I love this Winkostella. I don't always remember to get it out and use it. Okay, and then let's color these. And I also have some iridescent rhinestones. If y'all haven't seen those are fun too. So I'll put some iridescent rhinestones on here too. There we go. And just enough sparkle. Whoops, where's my tweezers? Nope, no tweezers today. I'll have to use my scissors. There we go. Let's put one there. And one, whoops, come here. And there. And one over here. There we go. Rainbow of happiness. So there's the two. So I kind of did, so I did this rainbow with the darker purple. I didn't like how they were all dark. I wanted some light. So I changed it to fresh freesia there. But anyways, yeah. Oh, and I changed the color of the sentiment too. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember, there is a link to the other center step card here. And don't forget our sales. Check out the blog for the template. And I will see you all on Monday for another card tutorial. Okay. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Love y'all so much.